Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. This is a collective message for those who've been in a cocoon. Almost like a butterfly, you've been in your crystalline form. You have been in your hibernation phase where you have drawn within, back deep within yourself, within your energy, within your center, within your being. This is for you, my love, to support you on what you are moving through and transversing through in this moment in time. Because we have shifted such an introspective period, and it feels like it's been for a month. It feels like it's been a while, where we've almost gone within our cocoon and rediscovered and reformed who we are, who this new physical being is that's going to emerge into the world. And it's almost like I'm seeing someone emerge from this beautiful held cocoon. It was not negative, but it was just necessary. And it is like you are emerging and taking form as something that is completely new, like you are stripped bare, naked, raw, and you're almost rediscovering who is this new physical form in this world. What even is this world? You're seeing the interconnection between self and all things, and that it is a reflection. And so everything internally and that surrounds feels like completely new and new energy. It is because you have re-emerged from deep within your soul, deep within yourself, and restructured your DNA to step into this new frequency, because Gaia is already changing, and there is so much frequencies that are shifting and changing over this last week in itself. And it almost feels like we're in this moment with this beautiful Aries energy, where everything is in Aries apparently, where we're feeling this ignition of fire. But remember, there's a caution when it comes to beautiful fire energy. Speaking from a Leo sun, I know it all too well, that it is important to understand that fire is magnetic, it is potent, it has power. But when we flow with it with too much intensity, that's when it burns out too quickly and it can be unstable. So we need to create a safe containment for the fire of which we feel inside and the momentum that is being called for us within, to ensure that we are stepping into this world with stability. We are creating foundations in our life that is going to set us up for the rest of our life. So right now is pause. Take a moment. Feel your physical form. Feel your physical body. Allow the beautiful ideas of recreating your life, whether that's your career or how you're choosing to live, allow it to flow, but don't take action in a way that it just burns away everything, because what you might do is you may take action that is not have a strong, stable foundation. And so what that means is, if we kind of just ride the intense sort of visions and we don't sort of bring into an emotional balance within self, what we can manifest is something that may not be able to support us in the future. And so it is about recognizing that the energy that we're in right now, and ensuring that we're creating a foundation and a life that is actually going to bring us fruit for many years to come. So this energy right now, and what I am feeling as I'm like tapping into this collective energy of those who are in this experience, is little moments of pauses and reflection of that truth. And feeling how, when you have emerged from the cocoon, when you are that beautiful butterfly and you have emerged, and how this new physical form can feel very different and new, take a little moment to feel into your new form, to this new body that has more crystalline DNA within it in order to shift with Gaia's frequency. And take a little moment to actually reflect on more of a longer picture of what are you wanting to truly cultivate and create. Like, what is truly the life that you are energetically aligning yourself in that is going to support you years to come? Because when you just take a little moment and pause and truly feel into that energy, it can help with the momentum of what is like being dropped in, what your higher self is bringing you, what your intuition is bringing you in the sense of new ideas and information in order to cultivate the life of which that your heart is calling for you to live. But when you just sort of stop and pause and really feel into that sort of long-term energy, it can just make sure that you're not sort of making decisions from a place of just like quick acting sort of fiery energy that may not be in service of your real longevity of your life. And this is such a beautiful, potent journey. Like this energy, if you are a part of this collective, that you are feeling that re-emerging into the world, and almost like that the reality has changed around you, your physical form has changed around you. You're rediscovering who you are and who are you meant to be in this new life, in this new world. It is, the possibilities are endless, but now is the time to create that foundation to create the magnitude of which that your heart and your soul is calling on you for to step into. So really utilize this beautiful fiery inspiration in order to cultivate a life of which that is aligned with your soul's purpose. And when you feel into that butterfly energy of that re-emergence, it takes a little moment to find your wings and allow them to move with freedom. And so just stop. Like, reflect on this physical form in this moment in time. Who are you right now? Ensure that all the visions, all the amazing magic that is flowing into you right now, know that there's actually, because this energy is so potent, there's so much that's coming in, that some things that are going to be coming in aren't yet fully formed. So they're in their infancy. And some may be distortions, in the sense that maybe there's ideas that's aligned with the new but also aligned with the old. And so this is where it's like, be still, take a breath, take a moment, don't be caught up in that re-emerging fiery areas of like that pull to, okay, what world do I want to create around me? And don't get swept up in that, in the way that you actually act before you find emotional balance and stability, because the action may not be fully formed, in the sense that you may not have all the information that's actually going to create a world that is strong, firm foundations that is going to carry you years to come. But that is like powerful. What are you creating in this moment is going to carry you for years to come. That is potent. Like, this is a magnitude of time of which that you can create a reality that you would never envision that you would be living. And so, my love, if this is you, if you are still here, I feel you. I am with you. I am feeling this energy too. It is beautiful, but it is really calling a balance between momentum, between planning, and also reflection, because we need to ride the emotional roller coaster of Aries. We need to allow the high, the low, to then find that sort of like smoother place of which that we can make decisions that actually is from a place of more clarity. And know you are so supported. And even if the pause is just a pausing and connecting to your physical form, your body, and just asking your body for clarity, feeling how whatever's coming to you, how does it feel in your body? Does it feel like a little bit of an anxious energy of like, I need to do this because of this time frame, because that isn't from emotionally sort of stable foundation? Or does it feel from this really balanced sort of place? Or does it feel from a very like a little bit of a constricted energy, because that would be an old paradigm fear base. So kind of really stop, pause, put your hands on your heart and feel into, what does my heart feel with whatever you're cultivating, whether that is you are a business and you are creating new offers, you're restructuring your business. If you are an employee and you're wanting to move positions, if you are a stay-at-home mum and you're wanting to create changes that surround your world to shift, to have more space, like no matter where you are, just really stop in this moment in time. If there's a lot coming through, to really pause, feel into your heart frequency and ask from this place of, how does it actually feel in my body, whatever is coming through of what I'm wanting to take action on. Because when you do that, you'll feel either that sort of like pressure of like needing to rush and, oh, I've got to do it in this time, That's not from a place of really that new frequency of which you're wanting to create. If you're feeling fear of, if I don't do it, then this is going to happen, and that's the old paradigm that we're wanting to shift out of. So we're going to wait to feel just the ease, that balance where it just feels really settled. And once it really settles and anchors within your body, where it feels like a really grounded place that it comes from, you may have actually found before you got to that point, there was actually more information, more clarity that needed to come through. So take space, take pauses, allow it to come, to flow, to recreate, redefine you, create your life in the time that comes from balance. And ask your angels for support, for guide. Ask your guides, like call on the support that surrounds you every day, every moment. And that is all that needs to come through. And I send you love on this beautiful journey. And I know that you're a beautiful butterfly that is going to create magic into the world.